Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? So let's talk. We gotta talk about denouncing narratives that people claim over your life, right? So when you start growing out of past versions of yourself and you stop doing things and that you used to do and you just start becoming new, you start shifting your mind, you start doing different things that are more in alignment with what you want out of life and where you want to go in life, right? So stop accepting things that people declare and claim over your life. Like, people will try to bring up stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the purpose that you walking into right now, and nothing to do with what speaking things over you that has nothing to do with what you are walking into and into alignment with what you want out of life, right? So a whole shift has to happen, because it's gonna be some people who accept what you're growing into being, and it's gonna be some people who are not going to accept that. And you have to be honest with yourself about who you need to have in close proximity with you and who just not gonna make the cut, and a lot of the times we don't like to be honest with ourselves about people that we really, really love that are just not in alignment with us anymore. And it's no hard feelings, it's no beef, but you're just not in alignment with what I want to do, what I want out of life. And you have to love some people from a distance, and that's okay. Because the thing is, when you start reprogramming your mind and you start walking, y'all hear these birds? So when you start reprogramming your mind and you start walking into alignment, into a whole new, completely 180, 360 version of yourself, and you consistently surround yourself with stuff that's not changing and that's going to pull you back further, gonna have you constantly taking 10 steps back, you taking 10 steps forward, 10 steps back, 10 steps forward, 10 steps back constantly, right? And it's just a push and pull, right? So you have to be honest with yourself. And that's another thing that I've been dealing with lately in just recent seasons of my life. Is just like, okay, are we being honest? And you got to be honest with yourself about what can stay and what can't stay, because everything can't stay. And that's just the honest truth. You can't do everything that you used to do when you start reprogramming your mind, because when you start reprogramming your mind and shifting your whole mindset and shifting everything about yourself just so you can walk into a new calling into your life, so you can walk into purpose with your goals and what you want out of life, everything really has to change. Your habits have to change. Your mindset about things have to change. Literally everything has to change. Nothing, 60% of your life really has to change, because the thing is, if you don't, you are going to be the one blocking your blessings. When you don't make these hard choices and you don't make these sacrifices, it's ultimately going to be you that's blocking your blessings. So I just wanted to share that with y'all today, because you really got to be careful with what you surrounding yourself with, and the programming is really important. And of course, the affirmations, I post these affirmations, and some people say, okay, these affirmations don't work for me. And the thing is, when you start doing affirmations, you can't just do affirmations. You got to change up more than just the affirmation. You got to change up your mind, how you doing stuff. It's more blocks that you have to break down in your when you start saying these affirmations, because it's saying something. Yes, you can believe it, but it's a repetition of stuff that you constantly have to do and come into agreement with. Because you can say something all day long. We say a lot of things all day long, but do we fall back into patterns? We continue to fall back in patterns because we haven't stopped doing things to get us out of these patterns. So if something is not working, it's something that you need to remove from your life to allow the new and allow things to work for you and allow the reprogramming of your mind and the habits that you have and things that you want to do. So I love y'all. Peace and blessings to you. Highest of vibrations to y'all. And work on yourself first and foremost. Be selfish with your time this year, with your energy. And when I say be selfish, be careful where you placing your mind, your thoughts, and all of that, because we're not getting this time back. We're not getting this year back. We're not getting today back. We're not getting none of this back. So I love y'all. Peace and blessings to you.